Hello and welcome to the module number 1 of the digital marketing course. I am Anmol Dugal and I'm really happy to actually have you inside this course where we are going to learn everything about digital marketing. We are going to start from the basics and then we are going to talk about the different channels and the whole lot of experience that you can get with digital marketing. But to get started, we need to understand what is digital marketing, and this is what is the intention behind this first module, right? So let's get started. As you can see on the screen, I have mentioned 4 things actually. The first one is marketing. Then I have mentioned traditional marketing. Then I have mentioned digital, and then digital marketing. Well, why I have actually segregated the term digital marketing into marketing separately, digital separately, and then digital marketing, and then I have added traditional marketing as well. This is because, a lot of people actually don't tell you that digital marketing is not some kind of a technical thing to understand only. It obviously involves a lot of technical stuff, but it is not just that. You need to be clear in your mind that digital marketing is made up of marketing first and then comes digital. All right. Understand this when I actually tell you that it is marketing first. Okay, you need to understand how the marketing works, and only then you can use digital to implement digital marketing, right? So let's get started. In the marketing part, what is marketing? Marketing is actually connecting with your audience in the right place at the right time. To do what actually? To endorse products, goods, services, right? And to build brands, right? To build a subscriber base, to build followers, right? What do we do marketing for? We do marketing, as the word marketing suggests, it's about marketing something. And what would that be? It would be someone's products, services, or any maybe a non-government organization, right? An NGO, like, a social cause can also be marketed. You can see digital marketing happening all around you nowadays. But where did you actually get that first contact with that page that you are following? You must have followed it somewhere on the internet, right? You must have followed it on Facebook, on Instagram, right? Or maybe on LinkedIn, or you might have seen an ad on TV, right? Because, nowadays a lot of social media networks are actually placing their ads on TV to get them onto their social media platforms, right? See, that's what digital marketing means. It's actually using all the different modes of communication present online today, and where your audience is, okay, where you were there, and they actually went ahead at that platform to get you in on their social media platform. So digital marketing platforms are actually doing digital marketing themselves to get you on their platforms. So what does that mean? That means that they are first doing marketing. They are connecting with their audiences in the right place at the right time. Okay, so you need to understand that this is what marketing is all about. All right, now let's talk about traditional marketing first, and why there is actually a need to shift from traditional marketing to digital marketing. Well, this is going to be a topic for the next video, but you need to understand that what is traditional marketing and how marketing used to be done earlier. Okay, so traditional marketing actually happened using newspapers. There were print ads in newspapers, right? They are still there today, but how many of you read newspapers today? Correct. So then there used to be pamphlets. They are still there, but obviously the amount of pamphlets you see is way less than it used to be when the internet was not there, when the digital mediums were not there. Okay, then there used to be flyers, billboards. A lot of billboards had these advertisements, right? And even a lot of brands do it even today. Like if you are traveling on a road, right, you must have seen a lot of billboards on every on every electric pole that you see, on every board. So what is that? That is traditional marketing being done when you are actually on the road, when you are actually focusing on driving, or maybe you are enjoying the trip. But even in that environment, you are actually getting marketed with an ad from a company. So that is what billboards used to do, right? And nowadays, a lot of big companies do it, because obviously that real estate is really costly. And in the next video, I'm going to tell you that why without using these traditional methods, and you can still make a lot of impact with lesser amount of investment in business. Okay, so the next form of traditional marketing was banners, and then there was magazines. There used to be ads in magazines, right? Magazines are still there, but obviously a lot of magazines have their reduced readership. Okay, because a lot of people are actually focused on online advertising and watching things online, right? So that's what the next point is all about. Digital, what do we mean by that? Well, this is where the audience is nowadays. This is you are interacting with this video, you are watching this video on a digital medium, isn't it? You must have logged in into a website and then you accessed this video, right? So you are obviously getting to know about digital marketing, and you are learning about digital marketing on a digital medium itself, right? What used to be the traditional form of marketing, if you had to learn it, you must have to go to a course, right? You must have to go to a tuition center, maybe, right? An institution to learn digital marketing, or any other course that you are interested in. But now you can do it from the comfort of your home, isn't it? And using the digital mediums, because this is where people are right now. This is where people are mostly present nowadays. Okay, and to just give you an example of a few digital marketing platforms where people engage and spend their time online, include, so Google, right? When you have to search for anything, where do you actually go? Google, right? You just hit a search query. You just write in a few lines of text, or maybe a few words that we call keywords. We are going to talk about that in this course. And you just hit enter, and you get a list of a lot of websites that have all the information. So after Google, let me add in one more information where people actually hang out online are websites. Okay, and what do they do on websites? They consume information, then they comment on the blog post, right? And then they try to engage with the author. Okay, so that's how people are actually getting engaging online. One more example, right? And then there are these forums, these question answer websites, these communities where like-minded people like you have posted questions similar to what you are interested in, and you can get a lot of answers out of those websites. Okay, so people spend a lot of time there actually. You might not be knowing that, but you can actually go ahead and check about them. Okay, and we're going to talk about that in the future modules, right? Where we're going to cover a lot of digital marketing channels, a little bit in detail about everything. So just wait for 2-3 videos, and I'll actually go ahead and tell you that what all are we going to cover in this course. Why I am not covering this in this video is because this is solely for what is digital marketing. Okay, you need to understand what is digital marketing, and after that we are going to talk about the ways you can do digital marketing and the different channels of digital marketing, and a lot of other technical stuff in detail. So a lot of valuable information is on the way for you. So just focus on this for now, and let's talk about forums. Okay, I told you about that. And then you already must be on Facebook. Okay, you must already be on Instagram, on LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, right? And there are a ton of other social media platforms that you can be a part of just for free, right? And we are going to actually talk about that. Why are you able to use them for free? Why are a lot of companies like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, all three of them owned by Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, but you can use them for free? Why? How are they making money out of it? I just told you that some social media platforms are actually running ads on TV, right, to get you onto their platforms. But how? Why? You are able to use them for free, but they are spending money to get you on those platforms. Why is that thing? So we're going to talk a lot about that in this course. A lot of valuable information on your way. So coming back to digital, now you know that this is where the audience is, right? You are here, isn't it? So obviously a lot of people who actually need to buy something online, they are obviously present on these platforms as well. And while being present on these platforms, brands can actually go ahead and engage with those people and can convert those people from mere strangers to customers for life, right? Who wouldn't want that? We are doing marketing, right? Who are doing marketing? Digital marketing is being done by brands, right? Maybe you would go ahead and learn digital marketing and then do it for yourself. You might become a brand yourself, or you might go ahead and provide your marketing services to other brands who don't know anything about how to do digital marketing. They just want to get themselves marketed, but they don't know how to do that. And after this course, since you are going to know a lot about digital marketing and how you can go ahead and technically do that, and you also have the understanding of what actual marketing is, so you can actually provide these services at a cost and you can earn money from it. All right, so let me close this down for now. So now let's move ahead to digital marketing. What it simply means. Digital marketing is simply marketing done digitally. Okay, it's as simple as that, but you need to remember, marketing comes first, digitally comes second. Okay, now for marketing, you need to understand the human psychology. Now, what do I mean by that? I just told you that marketing comes first, and by marketing we mean that we need to understand why humans actually go ahead and buy things out, because we are doing marketing to obviously sell something, isn't it? So why do humans actually go ahead and buy things out? Okay, so I would like to tell you in this video itself that human beings actually spend money either for one of the two things. Either they have a problem to solve, okay, then they will go ahead and spend money to solve that problem, okay, to decrease their pain, isn't it? So just imagine the last thing that you bought, maybe online or offline. Like maybe you have bought shoes. Why did you buy them? You bought them because you had a need. You can't walk barefoot, isn't it? Obviously. So you went ahead and spent money. Okay. Now this was the first reason, that to solve problems. Let me write it down here for you so that you can actually remember them. Humans spend money to solve a problem. Okay, or you can say, or to eliminate the pain. All right, so you understand that. Or the second thing that the second reason why they spend money either online or offline is because they have to enhance their interest. Like maybe you had a phone with you, but you went ahead and bought a new one. Maybe you had clothes that could actually you could actually have the clothes and wear them for next 6 months as well, but you went ahead and bought a new pair of jeans or t-shirts or shirts, right? Or maybe you had a watch, right? You had a watch, and that showed you the time that you needed to actually learn, isn't it? You have them on your phones nowadays, but anybody who is actually fond of watches likes to collect them, or maybe he wants to buy a luxurious one like a Rolex watch, like a Rado watch, isn't it? So why is a person going ahead and spending money? Because either he has to solve a problem or he has to enhance their own interest. All right, they maybe have a lot of technical equipments at their places, but whenever a new one comes up, they go ahead and buy new things. You might be the one of those people, or you might have somebody in your life that actually is very, very keen on buying new things, just because they it's their interest, isn't it? So that's why people go ahead and buy stuff. So this is the key information that you need to understand about human psychology, that people buy people spend money to buy something to solve a problem or to enhance their interest. You can think about a lot of scenarios in your life where you must have bought something, but eventually it will boil down to these two topics. There might be a few exceptions here and there, but eventually these two are the only reasons why people buy stuff. So when you understand that, okay, why people buy stuff, then you can actually go ahead and use the digital mediums to build the customer base, either for yourself or for some client that you are working. Okay, or maybe you are in a job and you are working for a company and you want to increase their customer base. Any sort of activity that a brand pays you for is obviously so that they can get more and more business out of you, right? So when you understand how human psychology works, when you can learn that why people buy and why people don't buy also, okay, so that you can change their psychology as well. It's a deep thing. Okay, you need to learn marketing first, and then you can use digital mediums to actually go ahead and build customer bases and sell more and more products and services, bringing in more revenue for businesses. All right, so digital marketing is simply marketing done digitally. And who does that? It is done by companies to endorse products, services, and brands. All right, so this was all about this video, wherein I just wanted to tell you the things that not a lot of people won't tell you, that digital marketing is marketing done digitally, and you need to understand the human psychology first and then use the digital mediums to actually go ahead and take benefit of the digital channels that are actually not present nowadays in the traditional marketing methods. And the reason for that is because a lot of people are not on these traditional marketing platforms nowadays, and they are on the digital platforms. Okay, and then you need to be actually aware of all these digital platforms where your audience is present, and then you need to engage with that audience at the right place at the right time. Okay, this is what I told you about in the marketing part, isn't it? And this is how digital marketing can actually help build a brand, get in more revenue for your client or for yourself. All right, and in the next video I'm going to talk about why digital marketing. You must have gotten an idea of why do we do digital marketing. One of the reasons is that because this is where the audience is, but that's not the only reason. There are a lot of other reasons that why you should actually go ahead and learn digital marketing and implement digital marketing, except apart from the traditional marketing methods available. So there are obviously certain number of more advantages of digital marketing than the traditional marketing, which we are going to cover in the next video. So stay tuned for that one. This is Anmol Dugal signing off. Bye bye.